Hi, I am Harish Goteti and welcome back to NAVA Software Solutions YouTube channel. You probably decided or you wanted to migrate to AWS, right? And the first question that is, hey, what should I migrate to AWS? So I have all these what we call as workloads or all these applications running on premise or in my co-location data center. What services do I migrate first, right? To answer this question, in this video, I'm going to talk about the top 5 workloads that you need to migrate to AWS first. Let's start. The top 5 workloads you should move to AWS first. So, why start with specific workloads? That's the first question, right? Before we get into what are the top 5. So, migrating all workloads at once increases complexity, cost, and risk. A phased migration strategy lets you build experience, validate the benefits, and gain stakeholder confidence. Whether stakeholders could be your technical team, your engineers, or your management, whoever it is, right? So it will build confidence in them to move forward with rest of the workloads. These 5 workloads offer quick wins in performance, cost savings, and operational efficiency. And this is not based out of one, migration or two, right? So AWS, thousands of customers, hundreds, in fact, hundreds of thousands of customers migrated their workloads to AWS, and based on that data, AWS recommends to migrate these specific workloads in the priority, right? First. Each can be migrated independently and delivers measurable business impact, right? So everything can be measured and you can really analyze the business impact of it. So the first workload is databases. So move your databases, whether it is Microsoft SQL, Oracle, MySQL, doesn't matter, to fully managed Amazon RDS or Amazon Aurora. If you are not familiar what is Aurora, it's an Amazon AWS own relational database. But if you want to just continue with SQL on AWS, you can migrate to Amazon RDS SQL Server or Amazon RDS Oracle, etc. So what's the benefit of doing it? So you eliminate the on-premise licensing cost and also maintenance costs, achieve high availability, automatic backups, and patch management. Scale instantly to meet demand without downtime. So if you want multiple clusters, it will automatically scale, right? Secure with encryption, IAM, and compliance frameworks. For example, this is a case study. A manufacturing SMB saved 40% on database operations and improved query performance by 60% by migrating their databases to Amazon RDS. The next one is file servers to Amazon FSx or Amazon S3. So all businesses have a file shares, right? So and network drives, right? So moving them to Amazon FSx for Windows file server or Amazon S3, you will get significant benefits. So you replace costly on-prem NAS storage with scalable cloud storage. Amazon FSx provides full Windows compatibility and Active Directory integration. Amazon S3 offers unlimited cost-effective object storage for unstructured data, and you achieve nine nines durability and secure file sharing globally. So example, again, another case study. I'll do another video on how to look at the case studies to understand how businesses are benefiting by migrating to AWS. So in this case, a financial services firm reduced data storage costs by 55% after migrating to Amazon FSx. The next one is data warehouse, if you have one, to Amazon Redshift. Migrate your analytics workloads from on-premise warehouses like Teradata, Netezza, or SQL Server to Amazon Redshift. Query petabyte scale data in seconds using Redshift's columnar storage and MPP architecture. So it's extremely fast. It's really fast. And the query performance. So integrates with AWS Glue, Athena, and QuickSight for advanced analytics. And Redshift serverless lets SMBs run analytics without managing clusters. So you don't have to do anything if you don't have a trained team in-house. You just need to use Redshift serverless and you're good to go. So you don't have any infrastructure to manage. You only pay for what you use with transparent pricing with Amazon Redshift. Here's another case study or an example. Retail SMBs use Redshift to unify sales, inventory, and customer analytics across regions. The fourth workload is really the virtual machines, right? So we to migrate them to VMware Cloud on AWS. So lift and shift existing VMware workloads to AWS without don't do anything. You just take them out from your existing infrastructure and move to AWS. Just by doing that, you will see significant benefits like seamless integration with existing VMware tools like vCenter, vSphere, vSAN, extend on-premise environments to AWS for burst capacity or disaster recovery. Right, you reduce total cost of ownership and data center footprint. Begin modernization gradually with native AWS services. So slowly you can take the applications off of VMware and modernize them to become cloud native services. Right. So for example, an IT firm reduced infrastructure management overhead by 30% post migration. So that's the fourth one, of the list. Finally, backup and disaster recovery to AWS backup or AWS Elastic Disaster Recovery Service. So yes, you'll have a lot of tape backups. I'm not sure what kind of backups you are using, but your cloud journey with backup and disaster recovery to improve resilience instantly. So centralized automatic backups across all AWS services and on-premise workloads, everything is in one place. Near zero recovery point objectives, RPOs, using AWS Elastic Disaster Recovery. So it's like recovery object point objective is generally like 2 hours, 1 hour, minutes. Here it is near zero within AWS. So reduce downtime and meet compliance requirements easily. Lower storage cost with tiered S3 and Glacier classes. So we will talk about Glacier classes and etc. later. So again, SMBs achieved 90% faster recovery and 60% lower disaster recovery costs using AWS backup. So that's again, as you see, huge benefits by doing just getting your backups onto AWS. So that's the reason we do. So what's the phased migration strategy? The phase one, you identify low risk, high impact workloads to migrate first. In phase two, you execute pilot migrations and validate performance gains. And finally, in phase three, you expand business critical applications once trust and stability are proven within your organization on AWS and AWS support or AWS partners, etc. So the result is you reduce risk, predictable cost, and higher business confidence in AWS adoption. So that is how you plan your migration to AWS, how you migrate your workloads to AWS. So I hope this video gave you insight into how you have to plan your AWS migration. And yeah, feel free to reach out if you have any questions. And thanks for watching this video. Do subscribe to this channel. Thank you.